to my YouTube channel. I am in the car with Tyler right now. We have been driving for about 4 hours. We are headed down south to Esperance because tomorrow is my birthday. So today is Friday the 28th and tomorrow is my birthday. So we are doing a big old 8-hour road trip. We're about halfway through. We did stop, well, we were supposed to stop off at the canola fields, but apparently canola flowers aren't in season at the moment, so there was literally no canola flowers to be seen. And we also stopped at Wave Rock, but I didn't vlog that because it wasn't really much to vlog either. So yeah, we're about halfway and I haven't vlogged anything else this trip, so just starting now, but hopefully, I don't know what else to say. What else is there to say? I'll check in with you at the petrol station. Alright, so we're just talking about fuel, guys, and so we filled up the tank before we left. Tyler says it's an 80-litre tank, and because we're more than halfway, but the pin's only just below half, he said to me, I can't even say it, the bottom of the tank is smaller than the top half of the tank.
There's less fuel in the bottom of the tank than there is at the top of the tank. It's shaped differently.
He thinks it's shaped differently.
Because even though my little pin thing is at halfway, the next half was going to go faster than the first half. So we've done 400 Ks and we've just gone under half a tank according to the fuel gauge. But that bottom half of the tank is only going to probably get me to maybe 550, maybe 600 Ks if we can keep a constant speed and we're not going up and down hills. So that means I'm only going to get 150 Ks out of the second tank of fuel, yet we got 400 Ks out of the first half of fuel. So the only logic is that the bottom of the tank is smaller, where Sarah's just saying, no, the gauge must be faulty.
It doesn't make sense that the bottom half of the tank is smaller, because even if the bottom half of the tank is smaller, the pin's still telling you that it's just under half. So...
But why would the second half of the fuel tank, the bottom half, only get us to 550, maybe 600 Ks, and the first half gets us to 400?
But all up, it's still... however many Ks.
Yeah, all up, the tank is still 80 litres.
Which is what, like, you're saying 600 Ks you'll normally get to a tank?
With the constant speed of what we're doing, because it's like long straight roads, we should hopefully get maybe 600 Ks out of it.
Oh, come on, you can do it. What are you trying to do though? Why?
Why is this happening? Just go up.
What are you doing?
No. There we go.
I'm getting elbowed in the head.
This is so hard.
What are you doing?
You might.
What are you doing in my swamp? No, that's far too cold. What do you mean?
No, babe.
Nah, babe, what are you doing? There's no stars out there.
Yeah, that's actually kind of sucky. That's all I wanted. Oh, please. Does it just work?
Alright, so we're finally all set up in our bed. It is what, like 9:30? 9? Something?
9:30,
it's
quite
a lot late. So we
Quite a lot late.
Quite a lot late. We said we were supposed to arrive at like 6, but it ended up being a lot later. And then instead of staying in Esperance, we decided to keep just driving to Lucky Bay, which was an extra hour. And last minute booked a campsite, which luckily we did, because we were not going to book a campsite, but then there was like ranger people around and whatever, so we luckily did actually pay for a campsite. Finally got our swag set up on the back of the ute.
It's literally on the back of the ute, and I don't know if anyone knows about like utes, but you got wheel arches on both sides. So how we are right now, we cannot move.
Yeah.
We're locked into this position, which would be warm.
Yeah. Oh, look, we got gloves. And it's pretty dang cold, I'll tell you that.
Freezing.
It's so cold and it's so windy, but we're literally right on the beach, so I get to wake up in the morning on my birthday and go right to the beach.
Yeah.
Where's the snakes? Where's the Allen snakes? We got some little snacky poos. got some snacky poos for the long night ahead, and that's about it. So
Good night.
So good night, good sweet dreams. Catch y'all in the morning. Good morning. What a view to wake up to. We did not plan on sleeping in this long. We did plan on getting up and watching the sunrise, but it was a bit of a rough sleep, to be honest. It was very, very rainy and windy throughout the night, so it wasn't the best sleep. But we are finally awake, and it is absolutely beautiful. I'll show you guys. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know what exactly we're going to be doing for the day, but the weather has cleared up. It's not raining anymore, which is amazing. It's still quite cloudy and cold, but that's fine. And yeah, I don't know. Oh, I've got my oxy shred. Tyler already got that for me, so I just had to drink it. But wow, this is absolutely beautiful. What a way to wake up on my 25th birthday. Alright, so this was the setup last night. There's Tyler's head peeping out. So the swag was on the back, and this is what we were talking about with the wheel arch things. So there wasn't a lot of space, and it was very, very windy for the beginning of the night, but it did the job. And then we got to wake up to this. How good. So I had my oxy shred, and now I'm off to the toilet. This is my private 5-star toilet. I really want to climb something like that. Life, and so many of them were dead on the side of the road. Look how cute these ones are. Oh my gosh. I'm actually nervous right now. I didn't have any food, but I want to pet you. Come closer. Oh my gosh. This is conquering my fears one by one. What if it bites me? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm touching you right now. So we had a water bottle which Tyler opened up our backpack and it went falling out and rolled down this hill, so now Tyler's trying to fish our water bottle back out of the car. Can you see it? A thong? How are you gonna get back up? Spider-Man. So we're thinking our next move will be try to drive along the beach in the 4-wheel drive. We've seen a few other people doing it, so that's what we're going to do. I feel like this video doesn't even do it justice. Like, it's actually so incredibly beautiful. So we're just getting the drone organised to see if we can get that to fly. How's the drone going? How's the drone flying going?
Yeah, come on.
Pretty fully sick.
What's that down there?
Alright, so we were at the beach all day, driving and flying the drone and whatever. And then we were gonna drive back from Lucky Bay to Esperance. But we were like, I don't know, we'll watch the sunset somewhere along the way. We drove past this big ass mountain up there. And Tyler's like, let's climb the mountain for sunset. And I was like, yikes. It's like 4 o'clock and it says it's a 3-hour return walk. I don't think he's factored in the fact that it'll be dark. We will be coming down in the dark. And it says it's a class 5 friggin' walk. That's the hardest walk. It's like how many meters high? Did it say? 262 meters high. And it's freaking freezing. We're not prepared. We've not eaten all day. We didn't even have food. We had like a packet of chips, but like no water.
Skittles?
We had some Skittles. I feel like we're probably going to die. But it's pretty. I mean, it's... Yikes. All the way up there. The sun's on the other side of the hill. And I'm bloody wearing Converses too. I am not prepared for this. Oh look. He's got his little beanie up. Alright. Gonna have to get our run on if we want to get there before sunset.
I really feel like we should cut across through the rock.
Okay, let's climb it.
Climb right through there, I reckon.
What do you think we should do?
Well, I reckon we should cut straight through.
Thinks we should cut through.
If we cut through, then it should shave off like at least 20 minutes, but we'll just have to do some climbing.
Cut through, but he really doesn't mean cut through. He means literally like bush bash and then what, climb? Like a big rock.
Climb for it.
Climb, just climb for it. Jeez.
So if we, yeah, I reckon we're gonna go straight through here.
I think we should just fly the drone up there.
Well, how about you hold on to the drone?
I'm so cold, my face is so cold. So I feel like when I drove past and saw this mountain and I was like, that'd be pretty cool to climb. I didn't really mean that we were gonna do it spontaneously an hour before sunsets. Jeez. We're not even on the right trail. He's making his own trail. Well, you think we're gonna go through there?
Yeah, we have to.
Why? Oh God. Kangaroos. We're back on the main path because apparently I was right and we couldn't really climb up that cliff.
You see all these little white tags? Look what we're actually climbing. It's part of the trail. All the white tags along there are where we have to go.
I said to Tyler that this is a really nice romantic walk that we're doing together, because I was joking because he keeps walking like meters ahead of me. Oh my gosh.
Come on! You're gonna miss the sunset, Dad.
Alright, we made it in like 20 minutes. The car is down there. And that's where we were today, at that beach. But this is like a fully sick 360 degree view. I feel like I'm just casually. I feel like I'm dying, to be completely honest, with no food. And I'm really craving an oxy shred, which is very strange. But we made it! Is it worth the climb? Is it worth the climb?
Look at this.
had a protein bar for breakfast and literally had some like potato chips and some Skittles, and that's it. And I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the effects of not eating much. That's climbing this mountain. Shooting at the camera for a photo.
You want to sit over there, baby?
What, strong?
Yeah. It's 11 standard drinks. I don't think we're gonna need our sleep stuff.
Right, so we're finishing off the day in our swag in the back of the ute, but we have it rolled up, so we're like sitting on the back of the ute. We got some red wine in a Captain Morgan cup. It's not the best wine, to be honest, but
I reckon it's pretty good.
it's a bit rough. It's a bit rough. But honestly, I wish I could show you guys the view that we have. We're literally right on the ocean. Obviously, you can't see the ocean because it's dark, but the stars are incredible. It's like the full Milky Way and everything. Like I've never seen anything like it.
We got the sound of the waves crashing. We got the top of the swag open so that when we lay down, we can see the stars, and it's something else.
It's crazy. What a way to finish off my birthday. So I didn't really vlog much, to be honest, at the end of the day. We made it alive off that mountain, actually. That's picking up where I left off. We made it alive. That was an insane sunset.
Did you film us going down the hill?
No, I didn't.
Because that was pitch black as well.
It was pitch black.
Trying to climb back down that hill. That was terrible.
We stayed for the sunset, which was like incredible. It was like a beautiful pink, magical, like insane sunset. Like I couldn't have pictured anything better for that sunset. And it was like 360-degree views up there on top of that hill. And then, but because we stayed to watch the sunset, it was like pretty much pitch black. So we came down with our torches, which was fun. My legs were shaking the whole way down. But we literally did the return trip in like an hour and a half, and it said it was going to take 3 hours, so not bad. And then what else did we do? We went and got some pizza for dinner, which I forgot to vlog that as well. I think I'm trying to like be in the moment, and if I remember to vlog something, then I'll vlog it, but I'm trying not to like put any pressure on it. So yeah, and now we are parked up somewhere in a car park at Twilight Beach, hoping nobody comes and tells us off for like setting up the car here, because there's no one else here at the moment. We're just in some car park, and it's like absolutely incredible, but the worst case scenario is somebody will tell us off, because obviously we're not paying for a campsite or anything like that. So yeah,
so we're going to finish our wine, and we're going to carry on staring at the stars,
and we're going to stargaze,
and then we're going to go to sleep, and then wake up in the sunrise.
Hopefully we actually wake up for the sunrise today, because we didn't tomorrow because we didn't today, but prime location for sunrise as well. So yeah, wrapping up the vlog there, and I'll probably vlog again tomorrow. So yeah, cheers to 25. Good morning.
Good morning.
What have we got here? Wowzers. So we made it for sunrise. Alright, so there's the car over there. This is the toilet. And this is the car park to the beach. And there's no one else here. And luckily, we got to sleep there without anybody coming and telling us off, which is amazing. But how cool would it be if that was actually allowed and nobody could tell you off and you could just camp wherever you wanted? Wake up on the beach with the sunrise. With your own private toilet block. How cool would that be? How good?
I don't know where the sun's coming from. I can't work it out.
We saw shooting stars last night when we were stargazing, and that was amazing. Amazing! Is that the mountain that we climbed, do you reckon? That one right over there? That looks like the same one.
Oh, it actually does though.
I feel like it is.
Well, why would the sun be rising on the same side that it was setting?
Well, nah.
Nah.
We had to get to the other side of that mountain to see the sunset. I can't zoom.
Yes, I'd say so.
Just a morning stroll.
I feel like my eyes are like glued together though.
Yeah, it's not the most glamorous wake up call, but it does look like it's going to rise there.
Yeah, I think it's there, a little bit. Behind all the clouds.
Yeah, in the middle there, but look at that bit over there as well. We don't know where the sun's coming up from, but we're prepared. We're prepared on all angles. Wow, so pretty. Whoa! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh my god, there's steps. Huh? Yeah, I did. That really was unexpected. I was so blown away by the scenery. Oh my gosh. Pardon?
How cool this would be. Like if you're like standing here and you've got the water, and especially when the sunrise comes, I think we need to bring the car over and park over there and then get the camera out.
Yes. I'm pretty keen to go in the water today. Do you reckon we should swim to those rocks? Take the GoPro? I want to go in that tunnel.
Yeah.
I want to zoom if I can show you. There's like a tunnel, a little cave. Let's get the car. How was your sleep last night?
Terrible to be honest. It was freezing in the morning, like once we got past obviously like midnight-ish I think. So that it was hard to get warm. And then I don't know, I kind of like what you said. I just kind of kept on waking up. It felt like I just had multiple naps rather than like one good sleep.
Yeah, so the night before last night, we both woke up with a massive headache, like really, really bad headache. We got enough sleep, but like just woke up not feeling great. But this morning, I didn't wake up with a headache, which is good. And I feel good, but I feel like I didn't sleep. I literally just feel like I had a nap here and there and then just laid there awake like all night.
Right, let's drive over there.
Update, what did we do? We went for a walk along the beach this morning. We had our up and goes for breakfast and just kind of like chilled at the beach, and then we decided we were going to go get some breakfast at Macca's Pancakes and charge our phones and stuff. But the Macca's didn't have any power cords, so we had our breakfast and then we moved to Dome and just got a coffee and sat at Dome while our phones and stuff charged because everything was getting quite low, even though we've been charging it in the car. And now we are at this place called the Stonehenge, which is like, well, you'll see it's like rocks. I don't really know what it is, and it's like on a little farm. So we just got changed in the back of the car, as we do. And then we will go check out this Stonehenge place. Alright, so this is the Stonehenge thingy. Apparently it was like man built with a crane. Pretty cool. sunsets right in the middle of that. 2 days a year, is it? Or is it sun rises in summer through there and sets through there in winter or something or other?
I think it sets through there like most days, but it might not be directly centered. But there's 2 specific days that it
Aligns perfectly.
One in the summer and one in the winter.
I thought it was that one because no, that's the wrong spot, isn't it? But yeah, on this big farm and there's like some animals and stuff. Yeah, pretty cool. Alright, so this is our location at the moment. We've literally spent the whole day like beach hopping along the coast, like driving all along the coast, going to like different beaches and stuff. And it's almost sunset time, but the sun's setting like over that way. But we were just driving along this part and we thought we'd stop here quickly because it looks pretty cool. And the day has been really good. The weather's been really nice except for the wind. It's just been really cold because of the wind, but the actual sun's really warm. So there is this rock that apparently you can jump off of, and we drove there and I really wanted to jump off it into the ocean, but it is so goddamn cold that I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But maybe tomorrow, hey. Maybe tomorrow we can jump off that rock.
Maybe.
We don't actually know what we're doing tomorrow, but we are driving home tomorrow at some point. So we got these hot chocolates last night and they were really, really delicious. I was craving a hot chocolate my whole trip and I finally got one last night. So now we're getting another one. Sort it out. And last night Tyler pressed the wrong button, so it like overflowed the cup. Yeah. Yeah. So good. So delicious.
Yeah.
Hey guys, so I am home from Esperance now, so I'm just going to film this quick little recap to finish off the vlog because I didn't film much else at the end of the trip, so I just wanted to do a quick little recap. After we got hot chocolate, we drove down the beach to find to this place we knew that we were going to stay the night, so because we watched the sunset there, and then so we'd already found that spot. And then we drove back into town to get dinner and get some hot chocolate and a few things and whatever. And then we drove back to that spot afterwards to camp there for the night. We planned to get an early night and do the same thing and stargaze under the stars for a little bit so that we could get up early the next morning and make use of the last morning that we had before we had to drive home. So we went, it was like a 4-wheel drive track to where we were going to camp. It was not much. It wasn't a very hard track or anything like that. So we took the car up there because we already had known it could get up there in the daylight. So we went back to that spot. But we tried to reverse back onto, like, so that when we woke up, we would be waking up like with the view of the beach. So reversing back so that, yeah, the view was there from our swags. But, which was fine, but it was like on a cliff. So it was a very, very steep drop off the edge. And so when Tyler reversed back, he reversed over like a sand hill just on one tire. But then, like when we were like trying to go back forward, like to like straighten back up, the car obviously wouldn't get back over that hill. So this was around like 9:30 at night, I think. And it was obviously like pitch black dark. So we were stuck. We obviously didn't plan on going four-wheel driving at all, so we didn't bring, like Tyler has tracks and stuff for his four-wheel drive, but we didn't bring them. So yeah, that was a bit stressful. I didn't vlog any of that because we were actually quite stressed to figure out what we were going to do. We had absolutely no signal, like we couldn't call anyone, we couldn't Google anything. So yeah, it was quite stressful. But basically, because the car was like over this bump, the angle that the car was on meant that like one of the back wheels wasn't able to gain traction, so it was kind of, it wasn't even touching the ground, it was just spinning type thing. So the car was on a funny angle, and then the front tire was stuck behind this hill as well. So basically there was only one tire that was actually able to spin, which obviously wasn't enough to gain traction. So it was just spinning and the car was just getting stuck. And Tyler was like, well, I could reverse back to then try and get more of like a run up, like back up the hill, but I was like stressing because it was literally so close to the edge of the cliff as it was. And if obviously he rolled back to try and get further back up, the car was only going to be like closer to this very, very steep cliff, and it was very, very stressful. But we dug out this big sand hill that the tire was stuck behind and let our tires down, and I was like on the back of the ute, like jumping on this back tire to try and put more weight on it to make it touch the ground, to get that to spin. Like we're doing everything that we could. And it took us like a good hour or so to like actually get the car out, but we got the car out. Yeah, it wasn't fun. So obviously I didn't think to get the camera out and vlog any of that, because at that point we really weren't sure what was going to happen. And I was having seriously bad visions of the car just rolling off the edge of this cliff. So yeah, obviously once we got the car out of that spot, we were fine. It was fine where it was, and we ended up sleeping in that spot anyway. But yeah, that was very, very stressful. So I didn't vlog that. And then we woke up that morning, and obviously we'd let the tires down quite a bit, so we knew we had to get to a petrol station to put air back in the tires. So we drove along the coast quite slowly because we let the tires down, but they were still drivable. They weren't like that low. We probably could have let even more air out. But yeah, so watched the sunrise, drove along the coast, and we didn't do much more on our last day. It was very, very windy actually, I don't remember if it was windy or not, but the tide was very high and we couldn't really go in the water, and it was very, very choppy. And so we just went and got breakfast, and we were kind of like, don't know what we should do, whether we should just get an early start and just drive home. But we wanted to go check out the sand dunes, so we went and checked out the sand dunes near Esperance. And we stayed there for a little bit, and then yeah, pretty much packed up and drove home. So that was kind of how the trip ended. And then I didn't vlog anything else on the way home either, because obviously it was just driving. So I did plan to like wrap up the vlog there, but Tyler and I were listening to a podcast, and we just, before I knew it, the sun had set and it was dark. And yeah, so I just kind of forgot to vlog a lot of the trip, but I'm okay with that, because like I said, I just wanted to be present in the moment, and vlogging isn't necessarily my thing. Like I wouldn't say I'm like the best vlogger or anything like that. So I guess I just want to do it as it comes, take it as it comes. If I feel like vlogging, I will. If I remember to, I will, but I didn't want to put any pressure on it. So yeah, I didn't vlog everything that I could have, but yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog anyway, and I am looking forward to editing the cinematic recap. I'm really excited to get stuck into that. So if you've enjoyed this vlog, I really hope that you guys also enjoy the cinematic recap that I do, and leave me a comment, give the video a thumbs up, and yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll vlog more often. But just want to say a massive thank you as well to everyone who did wish me a happy birthday. I really did have the best birthday. I'm very, very grateful that I was able to even go down to Esperance for my birthday, and I just really did have an amazing time, and I've come back feeling so refreshed and happy and driven and excited about life and everything. So sometimes we just need that little bit of a break. And yeah, so thank you, and I'll see you all in the next one.